Let's just chill and enjoy the moments that we have.
We are indeed live, just doing a little bit of final setup. We'll be going up, come on in and chill. Take your shoes off, get some coffee. It's gonna be a long day. Yes, indeed, we are live. Welcome in, Ranga. Oh, and Mark Leonard, if I didn't say hello, good morning. What's up, Luna? How are you? That's great to see. That's great to hear. I am pretty good. We are doing a few bits of final setup. A long stream. It's gonna be 24 hours out here, so I am trying to get some nice stuff ready, you know? Yes, indeed, there are YouTube people popping through. Oh my god. Never mind, I didn't realize what was going on. No. So I'll be playing Forza as well, so feel free. So I'll be in Motorsport mostly. Maybe on Twitch. Just gonna double dip, I see. I have to fix something. Look at Sadie just using instant transmission. We're trying to do something fancy, so I'm sorry it's taking a second. Transmission. The magic was too real. Oh, don't scare me like that. But yeah, Mark, if you do want to race, we can try to link up at some point. Just give me a little bit to get in, get situated, get everyone introduced, and we will have a good time. So I was back and forth and I was fucking around with the DPIs and never realized how terrible they handle spark. Yo, any like high-end race car instantly goes to shit on bad tires. Like, so I may do some of the DPIs later. I have to finish grinding some time on my Mazda Lola for the upcoming 1 hour racing competition. And once I get that done, I'm either gonna switch over to not the Joda. I'll talk about it when I get into the game more. Been doing it. Yes. Oh, I've done like a few races mostly just to test stuff out and get ready. Let's see. So I'm going to do some magic behind the scenes. understand. I remember how I have to build these. Work.
I guess I'll just keep reaching for the moon.
Can you imagine floating weightless, like a satellite in the black sky, so fucking high? So fucking high.
Ah, no, I'm just blind. Oh, wait, no, I don't need to resize this. I'm dumb. Let's see. Oh, that's just there for sizing. Okay. And then... honestly, the Nürburgring being added is a blessing. Yeah, that's going to be good. We'll talk a little bit about the update 5 announcement. Once I remember where the fuck I am. Game team. This is way longer in a get started than I wanted to be. But I decided I wanted to be special. What the fuck is this? Why is that not working? Why are you not working? What the fuck is wrong with you? Did you see the picture? Let me see, because I did. If it's the picture you sent last night, I did indeed see the picture. Yeah, no, I got it. I did get that thing you sent me. Stuff is broken. Cool. All right, I was gonna try to do something neat. We'll do it the long way around. Property. Roma. Studio. I thought this would be quick, but of course, the way my life works, nothing is ever quick. That's a static one. Why are you not working? We're gonna give this one last shot before I give up on it. Property. Things hate me. That's why I'm so depressed. And I just want to make my shit look nice. Oh. Wow. Wow. Really? This is how you're going to do me. I hate this so much. I hate this so much. Studio. Motherfucker. It didn't load because it wasn't visible in the final layer. I hate it here. I hate it here. You go away now. Oh no, because of how this has to work, I can't fix this without transitioning it to the live scene. And then the shit becomes visible. I hate it here. I really hate it here. So if we hide that. Oh wait, no. Which one of these do I need to hide? That's fine. This one. Nope, that needs to be there. Oh, that's there for a reason. Oh yeah, I remember why I had to do it like this. I hate it. Cool. Awesome. Sexy. Alright, we're gonna do it like halfway because I don't need all the effects I have on that. I hope I labeled that right. EX. Yep. Cool. Cool. I love it. This fucks. Also, the other problem is while I'm like doing all this work to fix this, this is still broken. Or I'm going to use this as the fallback. Look at the overflow. Stare into the future. Stare into the future. We're gonna run these ads and then get on with the shit. Recon. It's a new week, and we're continuing what is shaping up to be this week. Daytona. And you guessed it, more Daytona. Racers, welcome to this week's Race Recon. It's a new week, and we're continuing what is shaping up to be Daytona month in Forza Motorsport. This is coinciding with the Roar Before the 24 this previous weekend and the upcoming Rolex 24 Hours of Daytona. For those of you that are not familiar, qualifying for the Rolex 24 is conducted a week before the race at an event called the Roar Before the 24. This would have probably been a good idea to explain last week, but we're here, let's just keep it pushing. So I want to take a moment to send out a special congratulations to the top qualifiers in every class. Starting off at the front of field with the GTP category, we have Pt.1 as our overall pole sitter in the number 31 Wayland Engineering Cadillac BLMDH. The rest of his team consisting of Jack Aiken and Tom Blomqvist, last year's pole sitter. Sebastian Bourdais brings in the second position in the number 1 factory Cadillac. His team consisting of multi-series veteran Scott Dixon, Alex Palou, and Renger van der Zander. I'm really sorry if I butchered that name. That man has the most Dutch name I've seen in a very long time. But rounding out our top 3, a Porsche sneaks into the second row with the 963 run by Porsche Penske Motorsports at the hands of Felipe Nasser. His team consisting of Matt Campbell, Joseph Newgarden, and Dane Cameron. A number of these drivers should be familiar to motorsports fans out there. The GTP category has been a big draw for many talented alum. If you're interested in learning more about what it takes to pilot one of these field-winning machines, let alone any of the other entrants, Often the S's has a great introductory series to get you up to speed. Filling out the rest of the order, we move down to the LMP2 class. We have the venerable Ben Keating in the United Autosports USA Orica LMP2. Ben Keating is notable for competing in multiple classes in numerous years. This year, he's driving both for LMP2 and an LMP1 in a Porsche 963. In GTD Pro, we have the Ascendant AO Racing, one of my personal favorites, Porsche 911 GT3R 992 Rexy, at the hands of Sebastian Palou, giving a strong showing for the first season of AO Racing in GTD Pro. And last but certainly not least is Parker Thompson in GTD, driving the Vassar Sullivan Lexus RCF GT3. And to bring things back to the game, I really can't wait for Turn 10 to start expanding on what we have in the LMDH and WEC Hypercar category, listed as Forza Proto H in the game. There's so many more options than just the Cadillac. There's the Porsche, the BMW, the Lamborghini, and not to mention all the other cars that are running over in WEC, and the Valkyrie hypercar that is likely to show up in IMSA in the next few years. And while we're here, there's just the total lack of modern LMP2 machinery, and I understand it may be a contractual issue with Assetto Corsa owning the rights to the GT Challenge, but some newer GT cars would be good too. In community news, we have the folks over at 1 Hour of Racing announcing the LMP2 Cup for their inaugural event, taking out the Mazda Speed Source Lola B1280 for a mostly stock series. But while a stock series, the car offers the full range of available adjustments so drivers can dial it in just the way they like. And be sure to give me a follow as I'll be competing, and you wouldn't want to miss a moment of me struggling and getting passed by the race leaders as they lap me a second time. For more information on the series, be sure to give the folks over at 1 Hour of Racing a follow. Their social media accounts will be linked below. And if you're interested in driving, join their Discord and sign up. And we have Nick over at Blown Piston Motorsport, who's launching his own hub for racers, focusing on the Forza community to bring together a group of like-minded racers. Nick is launching blownpistonmotorsport.com, featuring a number of forum areas and organization boards for people to get together and plan out events inside of Forza. If you're looking to find a community of like-minded players who are looking for a higher standard of clean racing inside of Forza, go ahead and check out Nick's website, linked below, as well as his YouTube channel, also linked below. And returning to in-game events, we continue this week's career mode with the Italian Challengers Tour with the Roadster Renaissance, putting us behind the wheel of the drop-dead gorgeous drop tops from Italy, featuring the Mazda Miata. I mean the Abarth 1.2 Sport Spider. The little roadster from Italy should be more accurately called the other little roadster from Japan, but this one featuring a factory installed turbocharger and a more touring focused suspension. A little work will need to be done to tune the car for track purposes, but given its cousin's frequent appearance on the top of the leaderboards, it wouldn't be a surprise to see the Abarth be another leaderboard favorite. Now, on to the featured multiplayer. We have the continuation of the Formula Mazda series, and I continue to enjoy it, much to the detriment of all the other content I need to be working on. But this week, Forza really shakes up the hoppers with the 128 hours of Daytona. That's right, all day, every day. For the next week, we have Daytona, Daytona, Daytona. That's right, the Daytona Sports Car Series comes in with races featuring dynamic day, night, and weather cycles, and every 2 weeks, we rotate the classes. We have the Proto H, the P2, and I believe GT? It's confirmed in here somewhere. There were some rumbles in the online communities complaining about why don't we have this as multi-class racing? I need you to look deep in your heart and tell me, do you sincerely trust the Forza Online open community to be able to responsibly handle multi-class racing? Like, I watched the iRacing 24 Hours of Daytona and they could barely handle that. And if they can't do it, Lord knows we can't. I'll be taking the chance to get my hands around the P2 and some GT testing that I've gotten behind on. And be sure to come back this weekend and check out my 24 hour coverage of the 24 Hours of Daytona. That's where you're here now. 24. You can just call me 24 Savage. I'm not proud of that joke. I'll be streaming a healthy dose of the sports car series as well as a few other endeavors that I have underway, just so I don't lose my mind in the process. I hope to see you all here, that is, unless you decide to do something weird like go outside or not sit in a room for 24 hours and watch an endurance race. And in this week's Open Spotlight series, we return to the Abarth 124 Spider in wheel-to-wheel action. And then the madness returns. Top of this week's Open Series is the X Class, continuing to be dominated by the F1 legends, or should I say legend. The MP44 by far outstrips the Ferrari in terms of its best showings. All but one of the tracks was dominated by the mighty McLaren. And that exception was the Brickyard at Indy, where the Porsche laid down the law. Enter with caution. These lobbies are vast and chaotic, and X-Class machinery can be tricky to get a handle of. Back here on Earth and away from the aliens, we're reminded that as classes change, some things remain constant, and that constant is the 1990 MX-5 Miata. In the second position, we have the 1997 Honda Civic showing up for the first time along with other notable stalwarts, such as the Corolla, BRZ, and Acura Integra. The Honda capitalized on power tracks with long sweepers like Spa and Hockenheim, while the Corolla lays down impressive pace on higher speed circuits like Homestead and Le Mans, and my personal favorite, the Toyota 2000. Look, Dimension W was a fun show, and the 2000 is a great hero car. Le Mans features the only other car to seize a spot in these C-Class ranks, the Jaguar Mark II from 1959. And that's all we've got for this week. So I want to thank everyone that's been checking out my videos, and I really appreciate any feedback that you all give me. What information would you find valuable? What things would you like to see going forward? Or any features you'd like us to take a look at in a deeper context? And I really look forward to seeing you all either here or on Twitch when we do our live stream this weekend. So feel free to drop by. We can talk motorsports, talk about the game. Maybe we'll host some open lobbies as well while we're at it. But most importantly, remember, get out there and race safe, race smart. Until next time. Y'all have waited all this time. Because I know sure as hell I wasn't ready. I'm actually still not ready. 1 second. Sky high. It's Daytona weekend. I'm sorry I kept y'all waiting all that time. So welcome. For sale 2017 Ligier LMP3. That's actually a pretty good deal. I'll pop that up real quick. Fly sky high. So, considering like LMP3s run, how much are LMP3s? Oh, cool. It broke already. I literally just reset it to try to avoid this happening. It's gonna be a long day because this bitch is gonna like get on my fucking nerves. So considering like a new LMP3 is about $500,000, a 2017 one isn't. A 2017 one for $270 isn't bad. But you have to remember the price of running an LMP car is not in what are those words? It's buying the car. It's just exponentially more expensive to keep that thing fueled and running. But I want to thank everyone that came by to hang out. We're getting started. So the flag for Daytona drops at 1:30. Or the race coverage begins at 1:30. I gotta double check. I think the actual race starts at 2. Nope, 1:40. They just cut that really fine. I sent you more car pics. You sent me more car pics. What did you send me? I have to keep your stuff separate. Oh yeah, let's see. What all? Wow, you sent me a few. So, that GT1 is nice. That's a reproduction one, but that is a really nice C5 GT1. Trans Am GT2 Challenger. Actually, I may drive that when we get to the GT cars. Yeah. If you want to buy me a race car, look, let's be real. Like can I open this in a new window? That is not what I want that to do. Can I open you in incognito mode? Nope. Yeah, no, I'm not gonna do that. But yeah, for the low price of $65,000, you could put me in a Corvette GT1 race car that has like absolutely no purpose anymore. Let's see, what other ones do we have? 95 for that Trans Am, because do they still run GT2 in Trans Am? Let me see. Trans Am GT2. TA2. Yep. So you could technically get in and run Trans Am TA2 with this, because like that car is still homologated. So like go out there, live your best life, join Trans Am. I do want to watch more Trans Am. I want to see if I can get out to Lime Rock this year. That is highly unlikely. I think while we have a little bit of time before racing starts, we'll be switching over at 1:30. What am I thinking? We'll be switching over at 1:30 to get the flag drop. And we'll probably follow along with the racing for a little bit before we switch back over to do some racing in Forza. So the general run of the day, we're here. We're locked in. Probably when the race starts, as those that have hung out with me last year for the F1 season, I'll do my best for this one. This is my first time covering an IMSA event. So IMSA's races in the US are broadcast on CBS, NBC. Who's in NBC Universal. So it's broadcast on NBC in the United States. The start of the race, and I think like the first 2-3 hours of the race will be covered on TV, and then what are words? The first of the race will be covered on TV. Then you will have basically it'll just go straight to streaming. What else we got? And then the end of the race will be picked up tomorrow morning. But I'll be watching on Peacock, because Peacock will cover basically from door to door the entire race, flag to flag. So the other thing that we're going to be doing is I have to find live timing. This is the first time I've covered IMSA events, so I don't have a ready source of live timing information I can pop up, and there isn't a convenient tool like Multiviewer, so I can build out the sort of data-rich overlay that I have for F1. So we're gonna see what we can do when the race gets started. I guess like while we get set up, we'll talk about like what my picks are for the race. So I'm actually going to meet you all back downstairs, because while we do that, we're gonna set Forza up as well. But how are all you lovely people doing? We're here a little early. We can do a little rundown of the field based off the qualifiers. I'm waiting for that to pop up now. Once it's up, we'll go down what our qualifying list looks like. So I was hoping to be able to do a 2PC stream to host this one, so I could maybe try to keep some better frame rates in Forza while we're playing. But unfortunately, the way my networking and IT abilities to build a stream setup in basically 24 hours goes, it didn't happen. So let's blow this up. Can we get this in freedom units? trying to get it centered so y'all can see all the data on it. Because of course I have a weird monitor set up. I hate you just a little bit. Thank you. All right, and it's not gonna let me scroll the side. Neat. All right, so going down the list, we're gonna start off. These first cars we have up here are the GTPs. So leading us off, we have the red Cadillac, the Wayland Engineering Cadillac. The Wayland Engineering Cadillac Racing V Series, the most brutal sounding car on the field. Can I still say that? The Ford sounds really good. The Mustang sounds really good, but it's just the takeoff on the Cadillac as always. So that one we have helmed by Pt.1, who put down the pole position lap for them, breaking the previous lap record at Daytona, helmed with Aiken. John Aiken. I'm sorry, my brain is forgetting names. I'm also going to fix something. Where are you? Where are you? All right, we'll do special events until the race gets kicked off. So, but we have Rander Vander Zander. I'm going to butcher that man's name every time I have to say it, anytime he's in the car. Bordeaux Dixon, Scott Dixon, who's an alum out of IndyCar, one of like the good up and comers in IndyCar, along with Palau. They're in the Action Express Cadillac, if I'm remembering. It's essentially the factory Cadillac effort. But they brought in a second one with a deficit of like 7 thousandths, sorry, 700ths. Tenths, hundredths. Yeah, 700ths of a second. Clocking in at 138 miles an hour in the trap. Oh no, that's average lap pace. So, the first of the Porsches that we have are the New Garden, Cameron, and Nasser. Nasser was the person that put down their qualifying lap in the Porsche. I read that already. So, of the Porsche Penskes, the New Garden one is probably the most interesting. Of the field, the Porsches have the light. Do they have the lightest? What is it called? BOP. I don't think the Porsches had a very big balance performance adjustment. The BMWs, on the other hand, the BMWs are the lightest car, I think, with a 2 kilogram balance performance. So, for all of my people here that don't speak sports car racing. So you have what is called balancer performance. Previously, bring that in there. So in IMSA and World Endurance Challenge sports car racing, which the GTP category, all the things that we're going to see on the track today are included in, they have a concept known as balancer performance. Basically, they have knobs that they can adjust for each of the cars. They can add weight, they can reduce power consumption, they can reduce refueling rates, and they can reduce the amount of available power they have on tap for a car at any given time. So you see this happen at a number of times throughout the season. This being the first race of the season, you're having BOP set based on previous performances over the last year, testing and simulation work that is done leading into the race as well. So let me see if I can get the BOP list. So all the cars in all the classes have to undergo a process known as homologation. Homologation is where the racing organization tries to set a target performance for the class, and homologation is done so that no one car in a class will just run away with all the victories and you end up with a car of a class. And this is done so like you can have a variety of bodies, engines, and designs all on the track. So that's how you can have admittedly very hyped up Mustang, but it's still a Mustang, right? Racing against McLaren 720s, Mercedes AMGs, and other like more exotic looking cars. Now they have done that since the LMP1 days. I forget. Sorry, I'm trying to take a short break. That's the GT car BOP. Let me see if I can find GTP. Mustang bulletin. Yeah, I think this will be in the technical bulletin for this race. Woo! All right, so y'all can appreciate. Will you be showing the flyover during the national anthem? My cousin will be the first spot while he's flying information with him. If I can show it, I will. I don't think Peacock will get that mad at me. But that's really cool, Sandra. That's a big honor. No, but thanks for the heads up on that. Let's see. All right, so we're gonna look at this eye chart. All right. Of course, you justify weird. So we're gonna blow that up. All right. So okay, thank God they have the summaries at the top. So what you have in the GTP category is minimum fuel. So it's a minimum weight that the car has to maintain without a driver in it in kilograms. The GTP category are all hybrids. So you have a maximum power that your internal combustion engine can provide and a maximum power that your electrical power plant can provide. So in combined, and when they give you the figure for the electrical power plant or the energy of the car is measured in megajoules per stint. So over I believe a stint. Sorry, I'm finding the answers to this one because I have to refresh myself on all this because I have not followed IMSA in a while. So endurance racing is my first love, but I was more of a WEC boy for a very long time. So getting back into IMSA stuff is making me pretty happy. And I'm also going to I can do this since I'm on this one. So this is from 2016. I don't think they've issued any additional guidance on this. So this is for GTD requirements for single stints. Regulations 2 hours and 40-minute races. Excuse me. Did you see the other 2 car pictures I sent you? I'll have to check. because I've switched sides now, I have to remember what I have open. 1 second. Where are you, Twitter? I have to open the Twitter stuff you send me with caution. Oh, wait, is that my... Oh, I may have closed Twitter. I'm juggling windows. Give me a second. Oh, an 07 Cup car and an 88 Cup car. All right, that 88 Buick is pretty dope. Oh, I'm going to also hop in the Discord because I think we're going to have my homie D join me. Guardian chat. Spider. All right, let me shoot him a quick message. Wow. Sorry, getting an update on that one. Did you see the cars? Yeah, Christian, can you add more horsepower and torque in the Dodge NASCAR from 07 to compete in IMSA? No. So it's not a matter of adding more power to just be able to compete. So from what we saw when they took a modern Cup car and ran it in the 24 Hours of Le Mans last year, Cup cars are a little faster than GT3s, just with like the way they produce power and the lack of downforce they have. Your issue to compete in IMSA currently will be to get the car homologated. And to be entirely honest, IMSA doesn't want to homologate Cup cars to race against GT3s. The goal is like to run GT3s as like an international racing series. So, if you want to see something closer to like Cup cars racing in like sports car environments, that's Trans Am. Trans Am has basically tube frame chassis with not carbon fiber, but fiberglass bodies running on road tracks. So like they run Lime Rock. What else do they do? I know they run Lime Rock, Watkins Glen, a lot of like this, the traditional American tracks. You can see Trans Am stuff out. I'm gonna be entirely honest. Like I was looking at the Trans Am cars in Forza. I was like, oh, I didn't know Trans Am was still around. I thought Trans Am had just Forza's rigging me back to like stuff. And also need to test if something was working. So we're gonna do a quick check. We're doing like some light systems check as we're waiting for the flight to start. And then we're gonna get back to talking about these BOP adjustments in the class as sorry, this hook always catches me. As we wait for the racing broadcast to start. And I'm going to go and get Forza launched as well. I need working. Capture. Stream save. So, possible problem. What the fuck? Mother... Cancel. Stop. Stop. Yourself while you can. God, why did that revert like that? Sorry, I'd updated a bunch of stuff. And Skyline, what's up? I have to find something now because I'm angry. That was dumb, but as long as it did what I needed it to. Cool. Cool, but not cool. Motherfucker. All right, that's gonna have to live there. I just remember that's there. I'm glad I caught this now because I was about to be very upset. Yourself while you can. Is this on the fucking C drive? It's on the fucking C drive. Do I have space for this? I have a feeling I'm about to get real mad real fast. How much room do I have there? Fuck! Alright. Good news! We're gonna have to dead the stream for a second because OBS fucked up. And I need to record this. I'm really sorry. The stream will be going like literally live in like just a few seconds. So please refresh. There's a NASCAR truck for sale for 10K. Of course, there's going to be a Camp Series truck for sale for 10K. All right, but we're going to dead the stream for a second. I'm really sorry. Please just refresh. We'll be right back. I have to fix this because this is like a show-stopping problem. All right, be right back.